All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to do this really quick here because I already tried running to a different part of this lake. If you guys know where I'm at, it's pretty apparent because it's a giant body of water. Yeah, so I had to come to a completely new area that I don't typically fish because usually this is loaded with boats and like wakeboarders and all that stuff, and I don't want to deal with that in my little boat. And on the other side of the lake right now, there's whitecaps, and yeah, I'm still in my little dinghy. If you're new here, I have a little 14-foot tin boat. But yeah, if you're new here and you like this kind of fishing, I'm just kind of exploring right now. I'm going to try and get some crappie. I can keep 10 on this body of water for dinner, so hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I run into some and I can keep a couple because fresh fish sounds good. Okay, I'm going to start with a gulp on a jig head, and I'm just going to drift with the wind here because fighting it is a pain in the butt in this little boat. I don't have spot lock or anything like that, and it's just, yeah, it's windier than it should have been today. That's basically the name of the game today. Is it wasn't supposed to be this windy, and now it is. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. Comment below. Have any of you showed up on a body of water that, like, you had a plan for? Like, I had a good plan today, and that was almost a guarantee. Almost. And yeah, I got out here and nice bright and early morning, nobody on the water, and windy as all hell. Oh, can it just stop blowing for 2 seconds this year? 2 seconds. Storms, wind, flooding, all the above. I'm done ranting. I'm just gonna, hopefully the next thing you guys see is me catching some fish. I wasn't recording, but I just hooked into something big that was down on the bottom. I don't think that's a crappie, but it's another fish. Oh, you guys totally missed the first one. Oh, that's what that is. That's why he crushed it like that. I thought that was a walleye. All right, everybody. Time for your participation here. Because I was looking for fish to eat. And I'm not against trying them because I think I used to eat these when we were younger, but I don't know. But what do you guys think? Should I keep some of those next time? If you guys want me to make a catch and cook with some drum, let me know. Those of you guys that don't know or that are new in Wisconsin, those are freshwater drum. People call them sheep's head. They're basically a cousin of the ones in the ocean, if you guys have never caught one before. But I mean, it's really tempting. I could keep like 2 of those guys. I've been wanting to try, there's like these 2 really good recipes. And if you guys don't know, if you already seen this, you already know, but I have a channel, DW's Cooks Everything. I'm big on just trying all kinds of fish to see what I can make out of them. And yeah, just go to the channel, DW's Cooks Everything. You'll see. I don't have a ton of videos on it right now, but it's just, you know, stuff that if I come up with something new, I'm going to try and record it if I remember to. But yeah, comment below. Should I eat some freshwater drum? There's something. Feels big. But I mean, I am fishing with 6-pound test. What are you? Oh, it is big. Giant, like 10-inch female. They love these gulping minnows. She looks like she's still pre-spawn for some reason. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Normally I would stop and get a photo of that thing, but she looked pre-spawn, almost like she was on a bed. That shouldn't be a thing right now. We'll fish the area, but if I keep getting big pre-spawn females like that, I'm just gonna leave them alone. I don't usually pick on the giant bluegills when they're spawning, but they shouldn't be spawning right now. That doesn't make any sense. I'll never turn down catching one because They're fun. There's one. Is this the right species? Oh. Wrong species, right size. Oh, that's not a walleye. I can put money on this being a big northern. Am I recording? I am, but my battery's about to die. It has to be either a big cat or a big northern.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Last year I caught one out here. It was 11 pounds and 7 ounces on a 4-foot rod.
This is almost as
So much fun again.
this is almost as comical. I got 6-pound test on here.
Yeah, this is 4-pound test, a 4-foot rod. I never knew a rod could bend like this.
Yeah, when I was younger, my stepdad always threw a ice fishing rod over the side with a minnow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen everything caught on those. He had to always have it in the water.
You aren't by chance someone who's on YouTube, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've watched you many times. So. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I had what was it? I think I got a 19 something this spring for the cats.
Oh yeah?
It was so close to 20.
Yeah, it's a wonderful way.
It's
I've caught more fish doing this than anything else.
yeah, it's entertaining. It's just one of those lakes where I was gonna fish that side this morning, and that little bit of wind and this boat don't get along.
Well, I'm a big boat. I don't get along with it real well either.
Yeah. This guy's buried in the weeds. I might not get this back. He's just buried in the weeds. I'm just seeing if I can cut through the weeds here.
Oh, he was bluegill, wasn't he? Oh, he was bluegill. My goodness.
Oh, he came off. Okay. Is that what I think it is? Pretty sure I know what I just hooked into. I should have my bigger rods. This is gonna be like a 10 or 12 pound fish. If I'm right. Oh, yeah, I need to set my other rod up. If I see big fish like this. I only know I can horse it if if I'm right. It doesn't have teeth. It's just really big. Yeah, not exactly. This wasn't the plan today, but if I can get them up, cool. Not likely. 6-pound test. Not a very heavy rod. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna do whatever he wants right now. Oh, this rod is gonna... I'm gonna have to replace it after this thing. He's gonna wreck all my line too. We'll check back in when we land the fish. My forearm's gonna cramp. Oh. So I'm gonna keep running into these guys. I'm definitely gonna switch to my stronger rod, because even my 10-pound test would be able to at least turn them. Oh, this is comical. God, they're so strong. I'm gonna definitely have to redo my line after this. Am I gonna get to see him? Almost. God, this is like hooking a sturgeon. Come on. Okay, I take it back. He's not little. If you guys can ever get to see this thing. You see that thing spinning? You see it spinning? That's all of my line. You guys ever catch a giant on light line, do yourself a favor and yeah, just take the line off and put new line in. Dude, I barely had them. I don't know if you guys can see that hook. Like, look at it, it's freaking bent out. Okay, I'm gonna try to big camera this guy and give myself a break and let him go. Okay, so I got feeling back in my hand, and yeah, I was gonna show you guys that again, so those of you guys wondering, that was on it's on my Apex Elite Medium Light Fast. So this is like a stout or like a light walleye rod, and I have all these lines on it for, you know, this is all my panfish measurements, and then walleye measurements, and then, you know, trophy walleye measurements, all that stuff. This is a 7.2. It's a nice rod. It's got 6 pound test on it. It is not meant for this fish. So I'm gonna show you this thing, and luckily I have a working scale right now, so I'm gonna weigh it and then let it go. We'll see if it's bigger than anything that I got this spring. If you guys didn't see anything this spring, I had a bunch of giant fish. You guys seen it. This is a big old channel kitty. This big fat cow, still full of freaking energy. Stop it, knock it off. All right, stop flopping for 2 seconds so I can get a weight on you. Really, that's it? She's only 9 pounds 10 ounces. Fought like a freaking 10 pounder. I mean, well, close enough to 10 pounds, but this thing has got a back on it. It's freaking massive. That is a giant kitty. Either way, I'm gonna put this thing back and try not to run into any more of these things. Okay, so I have to pull a bunch of line off that rod, take that hook off. That's junk now. Once they straighten out the hooks, it's not worth trying to bend them back on those jigs. But I mean, you guys seen it. That was only a 10 pound catfish, but well, like 9 pounds 10 ounces. Still a pretty big fish for a 6 pound test, tiny jig head, not the heaviest rod in the world. It's funny how much of a difference it makes when you're using the right rod for those things, and it's still hard to fight them. But comment below if I should come back out here. And I think I'm getting an idea of how those guys move around now, and there are some very large ones in here. You guys need to go see the playlist. I'll put it right here. I caught some giants this spring, and I'm trying to beat a certain number, and yeah, once we get over that number, then we got into the next set of giants. But yeah, I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna fish today, but I'm gonna call it on that one for a little while. I'm gonna take a break. My arm is killing me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's monster. That was fun. It's always fun when you hook a giant. I actually hooked 2 of those today, now that I think about it. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the other fight in there or not, but yeah, I guarantee the other one was giant catfish. But hopefully you guys, like I said, enjoyed this one. Comment below what else should I chase this summer. And yeah, I'm gonna probably try to chase some more bluegills, more crappie. I definitely want to get out on some more walleye. Yeah, I don't know, comment below, leave your suggestions. I'll look into them and try to make a plan here. I also have some interesting things I have planned for 20,000 subs. Those of you guys that have been around forever already know. Those of you guys that are new here, it involves taking a bunch of you guys out fishing and doing a bunch of cool things. So the sooner we get to 20K, the more stuff we can do. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys next time.